Have you ever dreamt of trading in your 9 to 5 for the thrill of the open skies? Well, if you're considering a later in life career shift to aviation, I've got a video that's bound to ignite your passion for the skies and take your career to new horizons. My name is John, a private pilot in my mid-30s, currently on a path to becoming a certified flight instructor. So here's what we're going to cover in today's video. Setting the course. I'll map out the essential first steps. Navigating the ratings. From private pilot license to becoming a multi-engine instructor, we'll outline the certifications you'll need to conquer the skies safely and legally. Flight School Showdown. Part 61 versus Part 141. What's the difference? Get ready to choose your flight school. Full throttle career change. Can you pursue your aviation dreams while clocking in those 9 to 5 hours? Cleared for takeoff. Is now a good time to pivot from an established career to an aviation career, especially later in life? Setting the course. So where does your journey begin? Your initial move towards a career shift into aviation should be obtaining your medical certificate. While these certificates come in various classes, opting for a first-class medical exam is advisable, especially if you're eyeing a serious career in aviation. This step not only ensures your fitness to fly, but also safeguards your investment. Imagine the relief of discovering any potential medical concerns before diving deep into flight training, saving you both time and money. After receiving your shiny new medical certificate, the next step is to connect with the local flight school or club to set up your first discovery flight. A discovery flight is a brief introductory flight lesson where you get to experience flying in a trainer aircraft with a certified flight instructor. You'll have the opportunity to take the controls and get a taste of what it's like to be a pilot. It's a fun and hands-on way to explore the world of aviation. Discovery flight prices vary quite a bit, but on average you're looking at around $100 to $300. Of course, it really depends on where you're flying and how long you want to be in the air. Your best bet is to reach out to some local flight clubs like I'm a member of, or flight schools. They'll be able to give you the scoop on pricing in your area. Navigating the ratings. Now that you've experienced the thrill of a discovery flight, you've likely caught the aviation bug and fallen in love with the freedom that general aviation provides. Your next step is to explore the ratings required to pursue a career in aviation. I'll keep this brief as I'll be going deeper into these ratings and licenses in a future upload, so stay tuned for that. Here's the order in which I'm pursuing my licenses and ratings. Private pilot license, instrument rating, commercial rating, certified flight instructor, instrument instructor, multi-engine, and multi-engine instructor. Again, I plan to cover these ratings and licenses as well as the recommended study materials for each rating or license in future uploads, so please stay tuned. There's going to be a whole playlist dedicated to this stuff. It's going to be nice. Flight School Showdown. Now that you've got your hands on that coveted medical certificate, major inaugural logbook entry, and delved into the world of ratings and licenses, it's time to embark on the next leg of our aviation journey, choosing a flight school. But before you take off, let's briefly navigate the terrain of Part 61 versus Part 141. Part 61 is like having a personal trainer at the gym. You have the flexibility to schedule lessons when it suits you best and focus on the areas of flying that interest you most. Whether you want to take it slow or dive right in, Part 61 schools let you learn at your own pace. Keep in mind, the minimum for a PPL is 40 hours, the minimum for a CPL is 250 hours of Part 61. Think of Part 141 as enrolling in a specialized course with a structured syllabus. These schools follow a pre-approved curriculum that is approved by the FAA. You'll progress through each stage of training systematically with clear goals and benchmarks to track your progress. Their PPL minimum is 35 hours, and their CPL minimum is 190 hours. Full throttle career change. Can you pursue your aviation dreams while clocking in those 9 to 5 hours? Yes. You can absolutely pursue flight training while maintaining a full-time job. Let me give you some insight into my personal experience. I'm currently a member of a smaller flight club here local to me in North Carolina, which is Part 61. Balancing my aviation goals with my full-time job at Harley-Davidson has presented its own unique challenges, but nothing insurmountable by any stretch. Despite the busy schedule, I managed to squeeze in 1 to 3 flights a week, but of course there are always factors to consider, such as weather conditions like today, financial constraints, aircraft maintenance, and so on and so forth. But with dedication and proper planning, it's absolutely doable to work a full-time job and get your flight training in. Cleared for takeoff. Is now a good time to pivot from an established career to an aviation career, especially later in life? I would say absolutely. It's no secret the aviation industry is currently facing an unprecedented pilot shortage, impacting our beloved industry. With the pandemic shutdowns of 2020, many pilots retired or pursued alternative careers when airlines were largely grounded. Some chose to remain in their new professions, leaving significant gaps in employment along the airlines. Now, as air travel rebounds rapidly, airlines are scrambling for pilots and are offering lucrative salaries for qualified candidates. There has truly never been a better time to become a career aviator, guys. I cannot stress that enough. Remember, transitioning to a career in aviation later in life is entirely possible with planning, dedication, perseverance, and a willingness to learn. So if you're ready to spread your wings and soar to new heights, now is the time. Take the first step. And I'm here to help you along your journey with any questions, comments, or concerns you have along this journey. So please, reach out. Let me know how I can help. I'd love to help you. I love sharing general aviation and safety in general aviation with anyone and everyone. As a pilot, we all know the way to find out there's a pilot in a room is they'll tell you. We love aviation. So please stick around, like, subscribe, the usual stuff. Love to have you on board because we're only going up from here. Have a great day.